All right, welcome to US History 1. I am your instructor, Michael Dross. And if you are taking this course in the spring of 2025, all this is relevant. If you're taking it after that, the only thing you need to do and look differently is what the due dates are on your syllabus and what your course has as well too. Other than that, it's all the same relevant information that's going to be rehashed to classes beyond. But here is what Blackboard looks like. It's a little bit different if you've been in a Blackboard class before. It's a little more modernized and actually looks a lot better, I think. But it is organized differently than you might be used to. The first thing you need to do is look at the Start Here part. And Start Here has all these little things here that you have to go through. You got to take this course confirmation quiz in order to open up everything else. You have to have 100%, and you can take as many times as you need to get that to open up everything else in the class. But you will also find in here the syllabus, and that's what's really important for all your due dates. All your due dates are found there. You're not going to find any other things that pop up in Blackboard saying, hey, this is due here. It is all right there. And as far as course pace goes, it's very doable with what we're going to go through to tell you what is due and how far it's spaced out and anything like that. So anyway, go through this, Start Here. That's the first thing you got to do. You've only got a certain amount of days, like within the first week or something, whatever it says on the syllabus. So please look that over, which I'm going to show you a sample syllabus here in a second, which is very important. And go through all that, and that opens up the rest of the course. I'll come back to this. I want to go over the syllabus with you to give you some familiarity with it. Like I said, this is going to be the same thing for all classes except for these are dates for spring of 2025. But if you notice here, it says Chapter 1 Discussion and Quiz. Each chapter is going to have a discussion and a quiz, and then we'll get down to eventually Unit 1 exam. Midterms will be in there as well too, the Unit 3, and then the final exam. You can see in parentheses, that's the Unit 2 exams, midterm, Unit 4 exams, the final exam. You'll find that in the chapter folders. So Chapter 8 folder is going to have the midterm, and Chapter 16 folder is going to have the Unit 4 exam. Same goes with the Unit 1 exam. You'll find it in Chapter 4 and Chapter 12 for Unit 3 exam. There's also something new for this class. It's a discussion form, which is a unit discussion form, that is, which is like a culminating discussion form, which is going to have the same rules as all the other ones here for discussions you have, which we'll go through in a second. But make sure you hit all those due dates. Usually the fourth unit's going to have some weird due dates. If you have a spring break or if the case if it's a fall, it's going to have Thanksgiving, stuff like that. So keep an eye on that for sure. All right, probably the most important parts of this syllabus, which obviously read through all this, is going to be on page 6. There's a lot of things here that are in bold. Now, this course was supposed to move up to 250 words. I'm going to keep it at 150 because I did add unit discussions on it. You got to meet at least 150 words. If you don't have 150 words, let's just say you got 148, you're not getting any credit. So you got to make it 150 words or more for your original post. Originality, what is that? That's coming from you. Think of yourself like a historian. You just read what the prompt is, and you're going to answer it with your take. You can put citations you want. I don't mind. Just make sure it's relevant information. That's all I care about. Give me a legit answer, your take, nothing AI generated, which we'll talk about here in a second, because that won't get you any points either. Then you're going to find 2 classmates to reply to, 50 words each, very doable. So the 5 W's, who, what, where, why, and such like that, that's all you need to do if you reply back with that. Now, for original posts, especially replies, you can say, hey, like your post, so-and-so. That's it. Don't put anything else like have a good night, good day. Don't put anything else like that. Just put relevant information that pertains with facts to what you're answering and what you're talking about. If you do a bunch of word fluff, which is what I call, which is a bunch of words hit a quota that have nothing to do with the prompt or academic setting, you're not going to get credit. Late work, do not try to ask me to submit anything late. I do not take any late work. You have to have a doctor's note and you have to scan it to me. So if you're going to try to even attempt to ask me, I need to have a doctor's note saying what happened and why. This before this event happens, the better. We live in a day and age in technology where you can just send something from your phone. And we have Remind, an app called Remind. You can text me through Remind immediately, and I will get it. It'll come right to my phone, and I will have graces if an emergency comes up. So let's try to stick with doctor's notes, but let's just say like a tree fell on your house, which has happened from hurricane or something. You can text me on the phone, and I can see what I can do to help you. So please, and don't abuse it, and be truthful, of course. You're going to have some projects. Pay close attention what those projects have for directions. If you don't follow the directions there, you're probably going to get a 0. If you copy and paste from somewhere, you're going to get a 0. It has a detector on there. If it's more than 10 megabytes in size, you're going to get a 0. If you don't make it in PowerPoint and Word and attach it into Blackboard, you're going to get a 0. You got to follow it. It's not that difficult to read the directions and just give me what I need, and you'll get a good grade then. So please be on the lookout for that. You have 2 projects with the due dates already posted. We talked about tell me the problem before, not after. There's that. Okay, now academic misconduct, which is basically like cheating. I mean, all your tests and quizzes are open lesson. You can, and they got ample time to get it done. If you don't know the answer, look it up. It's not hard to find that. However, for your posts and for your projects, if you use AI or copy and paste something like that, it's going to be found, and it's going to flag you, and it's going to get you out of this class. First time's a 0. Second time, I'm going to give the evidence to the dean, and you'll be evicted out of the class, dropped. So I use something called zerogpt.com. If you have a question about, hey, is this professor going to flag me on AI? I would put it in there. Chances are, if you write it with your own, human brain, it's not going to be flagged. It won't come up, and it won't even think that you're a computer. So please be original, because the computer will find out if you're not original and not genuine, and that'll be kind of an embarrassing, uncomfortable situation for you. Okay, those are the big deals for the syllabus. Let's go back to the class now, and give you some familiarity with that. So once you do your Start Here section and course introduction and everything like that, you will have to, that's your textbook. That'll open up too. You need to go to your course introduction part here, class introductions, course introduction quiz. There's another quiz too that you have to do here that's going to count for you. Where is that? No, actually, sorry, that is the quiz. I already went over that. I'm sorry. That's your course introductory quiz. It's going to open up everything else for you. You need to do your course inductions. Really simple. Just tell us about yourself. Then that will open up this. This is where I want to go to. Unit 1, and then you'll see all these chapters here. And once you get through all these units, the discussion forum is just a huge culmination of all those that you just talked about, just like you did with the other discussion forums here. And then you'll take your exam. Now, when you go into these, you'll see the instructions, the reading materials with it. There's some videos sometimes. There's always a reading quiz. They're always open book. Now, you're probably looking like, where's the discussion? Well, there's a couple ways you can see it. The easiest way is just hit discussions up here at the top. That will bring up all your chapter discussions. It starts with the unit discussions there. The chapter discussions here. I have everything open. If you want to work ahead of time, I don't mind. Just know nothing will get graded till the due dates. So if you want to work ahead and just come back later and do replies, I don't mind a bit. I just like students doing work. If sometimes you might have a lot of time in your hands, you can get things done. Great, go for it. Just make sure you meet due dates. Going back to content here. Yes, so each chapter is going to have your quiz, and then look for your discussion as well in there. Complete that, and of course, eventually you get to, like, here's chapter 4. Where's the exam? Oh, there's the quiz. Oh, sorry, there's the exam. Okay, down there at the bottom. See, I'm still getting used to this new formation for it too. But you'll see all these here. The exam, each chapter will have its quiz, and then you just take care of business for your due dates there. If you have any questions, please use Remind. Each one of you should be assigned to the Remind app. That'll come right to me. It will be a lot quicker than email. I maybe check email once or twice a week. I'm only an adjunct, which basically means I work part-time for this. I work full-time as a high school teacher in Tallahassee, Florida. And I'm also a Army reservist. I'm a busy guy. If you want an immediate answer, Remind is your way. Remind app. So send me a text. You can even call me through there. No need to do that. Just send me a text. And I will help you out for whatever I need. So that's just about it. Thank you. If you have any questions, hit me through the Remind.